Hello and welcome to the Experiencing Love podcast. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I'm so glad that you're here. Today I spent a couple minutes outside this morning just enjoying the sun, just enjoying what point I am in my life. It's been important for me to take moments like this to stop and appreciate all the things around me because I often have to remind myself that there is no one right way to do things. And by do things, I mean there is no one right way to live your life. I sometimes feel as though I should have my life together by now and I don't, and I could feel these feelings of almost disappointment or worry. And then I remember that very rarely do people have everything figured out. They might be great with money, they might be great with time, but maybe they're not as great with the relationships in their life. Maybe they're fantastic with their family and their kids, and they're incredible travelers, but saving money or making money is a sore spot for them. Whatever the combination is, rarely do people have everything figured out. And in a way that brings me comfort, because I think this expectation to have everything figured out comes from believing other people have it figured out. So it's not that I'm happy that other people are also struggling. It's more so it removes that pressure from myself that I have to be perfect. Because as I've said before, perfection only gets in the way of greatness. And I'd much rather be great. I'd much rather be outstanding than be perfect. If I'm perfect, I have nowhere to grow. And I enjoy learning and growing so much. When I stood outside in the sun today, I was just appreciating exactly where I am in my life. I was appreciating my mindset and how I think. I used to live my life in reaction. Now I'm proactive about my life. And when things do happen, surprises happen, I don't react immediately. I'm able to stop, pause, think, connect with my archetypes and see what's the best thing I could do in this moment. If I was truly living in my fullness, in my mature masculinity, how would I react? What would I do? What would I say? What would I think? I feel so grounded lately. Even with all the things that could be frightening, that could be worrying, I know that even if things get so much worse, I will only get so much better. I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm so grateful for all the time and especially all the money that I've invested into myself. I'm grateful I had that money, and I'm grateful I used that money for this reason. Because you can take away everything that I have. I'm slowly inching towards that point anyways. But you can't take away the things that I've learned, and you can't take away my mindset and my lessons. Those are mine. Those experiences are mine, and those memories are mine, and I get to cherish those forever. And I also know that when I get down to nothing, even less than nothing, and I build my way out of it, I know that it can never truly scare me again because I'll have the confidence that I've done it once, I could do it again. I'm not relying on luck to guide me forward. I'm creating my life. I remind myself every day that I'm the creator of my life and life happens for me, not to me. I have my creator and my creator has a path for me, and I get to follow that path in my way, with my choices. I was on a run early this morning, and I was appreciating this point in my life where I truly don't have much. I truly don't have much financially. Let me say that. Because I actually have so much in my life. I have family. I have friends. I have incredible health. I have motivation and mindset. I have a connection with who I truly am, which is, in my opinion, the most valuable thing I have. I know who I am and I know where I'm supposed to go. And because of that, I have this sense of clarity and purpose that I've never had before. So in the grand scheme of things, I have so much in my life already. And at the same time, financially, I could be doing better. But what I'm also learning is that I'm learning how to live with very little to nothing, with with the support of the people in my life and living by my means, my current means. And so while on the run, I realized that if I'm not making any money right now, I can choose in the future how to split up my money when it does come my way. I'm surviving right now on nothing, on pretty much credit, really, which is not the safest thing to do. And I also acknowledge that going forward, I've always wanted to save a percentage of my money and invest it for my future. It was hard to do when I was already making money and I was living a lifestyle that matched the amount of money I was making, meaning I was actually living a bit over my means, slowly spending more money than I had. And I realize now, not buying as many things and taking care of myself in different ways, that I can truly start from nothing. Again, financially, because in all other areas of my life, I have so much abundance. And so I will never truly have nothing. I don't think I'll ever truly be at the rock bottom that I was once at before I invested all my time and energy into building myself. Because at that point in my life, I barely had the people that I have now. I barely had the money. I barely had the mindset. I was always feeling defeated. And that was truly my rock bottom. This is only a setback. This is only a hiccup. This is actually an opportunity where I'm at in life now. Because I get to go forward, and I've always wanted to pretty much invest and save half of everything I earned. 50% may sound like a radical number. And for a while I thought it was. I always said when I was making more money that I could barely afford 10%. But coming from this place now where I'm not making much money at all, and I'm surviving now, as I make more, if I just invest half of that before I even see the money, if I just automatically put it away into an investment account, I will learn to survive off of that new amount. And my wealth will grow faster than I've ever imagined. And so I was on this run this morning and I was getting excited because I was thinking, wow, this is an incredible opportunity for me to also change my relationship with money. With this mindset, very quickly, I can have money work for me rather than me work for money. And as we all know, as we've all experienced in our lives, money is power. Money gives us the power of choice. I want to reach the point in my life where I work because I can, not because I have to. Because when you reach that point, your relationship with your work feels different. You're able to say no to more things and say yes to the things that truly matter, that truly are important to you. You don't look at the price tag, you look at the impact and say, is this worth my time? Is this worth my energy? Because I don't need it to be worth the money. I can do things for free if I wanted to, as long as I know that it's helping people. That's what I want with money. The toys and the gifts and the trips and the houses and the cars and the whatever else you could buy, that's great. That's awesome. Like, that'll be lots of fun for a few minutes at a time or maybe a few hours at a time if you share it with family and friends. But the real impact of money is choice. Maybe it means not dealing with a crappy situation, a crappy relationship at work, a crappy boss, a crappy coworker. Being able to say, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with this treatment. I don't need to be here. It gives you the power of choice to leave. With that power, you can buy companies, start movements, create the life that you want to live. I know that I have a huge focus on my health and my energy, and I acknowledge that good health, organic foods, gym memberships, personal trainers, whatever else, doctors, it's not cheap. It can cost money very fast. But money gives you the power of choice of the lifestyle you live. With more money, you're able to say, oh yeah, I will buy organic. Oh yeah, I will eat out more often. Oh yeah, I will invite my family to more of these events, more of these trips. Oh yeah, I will be able to work out 5 hours a day like I want to instead of just 1 hour a day. Oh yeah, I can teach my children about healthy eating and healthy living because I'll be an example of it. So while I don't have the money yet, I'm already living abundantly. I'm already living with that mindset of money is just a tool, but money is a tool of choice. So I may still be living below my means now, and I always plan to, but I plan to increase those means by increasing how much impact I have on the world. Making money is simply providing value to the marketplace. The more value you provide, the more money you make. Simple. So if you do an easy job that can be easily replaced, of course it's not going to pay as much. But if you do something that's highly specialized, only you can do, or you and a select handful of people can do, and you do it to a level where you actually transform the quality of someone's life, you will be compensated for that work. And not only that, when you do something that only you can really do and it aligns with who you are, then it will no longer feel like work. You'll be living the life that you're meant to live, with purpose, with passion, with power of choice. And sometimes it just requires taking some uncomfortable steps, being okay with the fear, not reacting to it, but facing it and doing what must be done. You know exactly what must be done. If you had no fear, you know exactly what step you would take. And if you want no fear, that's the exact step you must take. Because if you tell yourself you can't, then you must. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Remember to fill up with the love, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.